Rockgrrl, and welcome to my tried and true makeup review. This is going to be reviewing all my favorite products, why I like them, and comparing them to other products. I'm going to be reviewing high-end products and low-end products. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I know this isn't a makeup, actual makeup product, but I think that every face needs to start with a really good base. And I love this Clinique moisturizer. It's the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. They've won several awards from magazines for this stuff, and it really lives up to what they say about it. It's really good stuff. I have really oily skin, and it doesn't clog my pores. It doesn't make me break out, and it doesn't make me feel really oily. It feels so good on my face. So definitely go get some of that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to be doing is foundations. I have several different kinds. I have the Max Factor Color Genius Foundation with Minerals. The horrible thing about the Max Factor is it's discontinued, but if you can find a little bottle of this somewhere, definitely get it. It's really good. It's sheer to medium coverage. It covers really well, and it feels really light on your face. It doesn't feel like you have makeup on. So you can just put a little bit of this on, put a little powder over it, and you look like you have a flawless face. It is beautiful. And then I have the VS Soft Focus Liquid Foundation. That's from Victoria's Secret. It's okay. I've been using it for a couple of months. It's alright. It feels a little cakey, and I've noticed that my skin's gotten a little oily, but I'll continue to use it. I just wouldn't really recommend this to anybody. But if you happen to get some and if you like it, that's great. But if you don't, you're on the same boat as me. But my favorite overall foundation is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Mineral Loose Powder Foundation. I've been using this stuff for a couple of years. I use it during the summer because if you have an oily face, you know that it is horrible in the summer. And you put this stuff on and it covers amazingly. This is powder, foundation, and concealer in one. I don't even use concealer or liquid foundation when I use this. All you have to do is just put this all over your face, and then you can go ahead and take a brush and cover your under eye circles, cover your acne, whatever. And since it's not a liquid, it seems like it blends a little better and just doesn't make discolorations, or you can't really tell. You know, a lot of women get that jawline makeup look going on where your face is a different color than your neck. I don't get that with this. I love this stuff. Love it. It's about $12, but you see how big that is. All this right here is your foundation. And it comes in a nice little package. You pop off the top. There's your little brush right there. There's your sifter. This stuff, if you wear makeup every day like I do, this stuff will last you about 5 to 6 months. Truly. So for $12, that is a really good deal. Great stuff. I love it. Now I'm going to move on to concealers. The first thing I have is my Max Factor Pan Stick. Now, like I said, they have discontinued this stuff, and I hate that because Max Factor put out such great makeup. This is probably actually foundation, but I used it as a concealer. Mine's about half gone, I'd say, and I still have a ton left to use, so I'll probably have this for the next 2 to 3 years. I mean, it lasts for a really long time. The next thing I have is this Physicians Formula palette. And this is for your under eyes, because I do have the hereditary under eye circles. So this color over here, which you can tell I've used more, is the actual concealer part that matches your skin tone, and this is the yellow part that hides any kind of bluish stuff. Rule of thumb is whenever you have a blemish, you use the color that's opposite from it. So if you're, have blue under eye circles, you use a yellow concealer. If you have a lot of redness, you'll need to use a green. But I don't have a whole lot of redness, so I use yellow. But I find this stuff a little cakey. It's really thick, kind of hard to get out. So I just put a little dab of lotion or tinted moisturizer in it, just swirl it around in there, and then it covers like a charm. This stuff is great. It's by Physicians Formula also. And then my powder, I have the VS Minerals powder, and you can't really tell, but it's dual also. This side is more of a matte, and this over here has just a slight shimmer to it, and it's slightly darker. You can't really tell, but it is slightly darker. But you just swirl that in there, and I use this to set my makeup. You could probably wear this alone, but I don't normally. I just use this to set my makeup. So that's all the face stuff. Now I'm gonna do blushes slash bronzer. I just got these products in yesterday, but I really do like them so far, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the review. But if you watched my video from yesterday, I did put in there about this illuminating powder. This stuff is good. I was hoping that it wouldn't be too severe, where it wouldn't look like I put a bunch of grease on my face, but it looks really pretty. It's really luminous, and you can build on the color. If you're going out for a night, you'll want to put quite a bit on, but just during the daytime, one little sweep and you're done. And this definitely does the job. I really do like it, and I think it's well worth the money. And then that was Physicians Formula, by the way. Okay, then I have a bronzer, and this is by Urban Decay, and it's the Baked Bronzer. The color is Baked. It's a very strange color. It's kind of it's like a sandy orange color, but it's made for fair skin, I'm sure. I use this as a blush, actually. I've been using this stuff for I think 1.5 years, 2 years, and I still have a bunch left in there. Even though I paid $25 for this stuff, I get my use out of it. So, and I use it just about every day. So this is really good stuff. If you ever have the opportunity to get some, definitely get it. It's really good. You can find that at Sephora, Ulta, and I'm not sure if they sell it in other high-end stores, but you can order it online also. Next thing is my blushes. I have 2 that I've been using. This one I've used more than anything. It's my NARS, and it's the Super Orgasm. This stuff is gorgeous. It is light pinkish, kind of a corally pink color, and it is so pretty. I understand now why this stuff has won awards. It is beautiful, and it's got the gold flecks in it, so when the sun hits your face, it just reflects, and it looks just beautiful. I love that stuff. But if you're in the market for a lower end product, because the NARS would probably cost between $18 to $25, $26. That's quite a bit for blush, but this I think would be compared to it. It's the Physicians Formula Mosaic Blush, and the color is Blushing Rose. This has a little bit of shimmer to it, and you can swirl your brush in there and kind of create your own little color combination. You can just get over here for more darkness, get at the top and in the center for a little bit lighter blush. It's kind of tricky, but if you really put your mind to it, you can do it. So I do like that, and it gives a nice pretty flush of color. So that is well worth the money also. Okay, now I am going to move to lips. I'm not much of a lipstick person, but I really do love this lipstick. It's the L'Oreal Color Riche, and this color is 320, and it's Penelope's Red. This, to me, is the absolute perfect red. It's a bluish red, but it's really deep. It's really, really pretty. It looks good on my skin tone. I actually have it on right now, but you can't really tell how red it is. But I really like the formula. It's creamy. It doesn't feel cakey. It doesn't feel like I really have any lipstick on, like a lot of them can feel like, you know, waxy and stuff. But I don't feel that at all. So I would, if I was a lipstick person, I would definitely go buy more of the L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick. Really good stuff. Lip gloss. If you can't tell by looking at this, I'm definitely a Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush lip gloss fan. I have Candy Baby, Passion Fruit Pop, I think that is Cupcake or Cupquake, Mocktail Hour, Slice of Heaven, Guava Girl, and Nilla Fudge. I love, love, love their lip glosses. They don't feel sticky on me. For some people, it might be a little too thick for them, but it really keeps my lips moisturized, and I think it lasts for a while. And the colors are so light, and they're not as pigmented as you would think they would be. It's just a really light flush of color. If you put a lip stain on, this looks beautiful over it. It looks beautiful by itself. They smell wonderful and they taste wonderful. I know there's a lot of you lip gloss lickers out there. So that's good and lickable, and it smells wonderful. I love this stuff. And then I also have my Ulta lip gloss. I've used it so much the stuff's worn off of it, but the color is Toast, and this matches my lips perfectly. It just adds a hint of shimmer. So to me, this is a just about perfect nude lip gloss. I love it. And then I just recently got my MAC lip gloss in Underage. This is beautiful. It's really pigmented, so the color that you see is the color you get on your lips. I mean, some of your lip color does show through, but it's not really, really severe. Okay, that's all for the face, the blush, and the lips. In my next review, part 2, I will be doing eyeliners, mascaras, and eyeshadows. So make sure you watch for it. Bye, guys.